Hello friends, welcome back to Rose Tarot and Astrology. I'm your host Mel Rose, and this is the two-card reading for Friday, February 2, 2024. The sun is in Aquarius and the waning half moon is in Scorpio. Today is Imbolc. Friends, this is the midpoint between winter solstice and spring equinox in space and time, and it's really a seasonal turning point. We can see that the days are getting longer, that it's getting warmer out, and we can really anticipate the life rising in the world around us. We can anticipate, buds and flowers and green leaves very soon. So that's really something to celebrate. It's a time to celebrate the potential that exists in this sort of fresh new year and this fresh season of growth for which we are just now beginning to plant the seeds. If you'd like to know more about the astrology or the holiday, please check out my Astrology Today video. It's right next to this one on this channel. In fact, if you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel and then click for notifications so that you'll know every time I post fresh daily astrology and tarot content like I do. And as always, my friends, thank you so much for being here. I'm really happy that you chose to tune in today. So let's see what's going on with these cards. We have what's coming in and what's going out. What's coming in this midwinter, this Imbolc, this early spring? Choices, so many choices. And it makes me think about, what I was just saying about planting seeds. This is a time for literal planting seeds, metaphorical planting seeds, sort of setting our intentions and thinking about what it is that we'd like to see grow in our lives at this time of year. So that means, planting seeds means making choices. We don't just plant seeds willy-nilly. We decide which seeds we're planting. We decide where where they're growing. We anticipate how large they're supposed to get and what they're supposed to produce for us or what they're supposed to bring for us, right? And whether those are literal seeds, like you're planting tomato seeds and pepper seeds, or or little more of an allegorical seed where you're setting a goal, like I'm going to enroll in school this year, or I'm going to finally ask for my raise, that kind of thing, or I'm going to get the capital together to start my new business or to develop my invention. Those are all seeds that you can plant at this time. Those are all intentions that it's really good to be setting right here in the late part of winter, early part of spring. So, choose wisely, okay? Make sure the things that you're choosing, and that means the stuff you're doing right now, the things that you're saying right now, and the plans that you're making reflect your values and reflect really what you would like to see happen for yourself in the coming year. And what is leaving us? Oh, the cup full of love, Ace of Cups. So what is leaving us? The first thing that comes to mind is this sort of idea that we have to, how do I say this? I always want to treat others with respect. I don't ever want to make another person feel disrespected. However, I don't have to give them all of my love, my time, my attention, my joy, my enthusiasm, my healing energy. I don't have to just try to pour everything I have into every single person I meet or know, okay? It can stop at being respectful with people that that don't pour back into you. It can stop at being respectful and loving and kind without going overboard to please people or to make them like you or want you around. If you feel like you are giving too much of yourself to a situation, if you feel like you're giving more to a situation than you're getting from it at this time, that's what I think we're trying to release, what we're trying to let go of right now is pouring more into situations than we can really justifiably afford to do. And yes, the cup full of love is a bottomless cup. You always have more love, joy, enthusiasm, hope, experience, expertise to pour into the right project. And a lot of times we like to think that as long as I have love to give, it's not a problem to do it. But when we find that we are in relationships, in connections with people, places, things, situations that that don't reciprocate, that don't give back to us what we put into them. Okay, it doesn't have to be an exact sort of quid pro quo. It doesn't have to be that transactional. But if we're not getting something of value from that relationship, from that attachment, that that sort of meets or matches the value that we think we're putting into it, then we need to stop pouring into those situations. All right. We know the situations that do have value for us. We're happy to show up. We don't resent giving what we give. We 100% want to give our best. But then we start sometimes after a while you've been showing up for someone or something, and you realize that you're starting to resent it. You're starting to feel like the cons outweigh the pros, or even if the cons don't outweigh the pros, the cons are really hard to deal with, right? They're really not what you're there for. They really leave you feeling disrespected or disenchanted with that person, place, thing, or situation. So don't give more in those situations, okay? Pull back a little, right? And if anything, if you've got to pour some love into something because you thought you were going to show up and pour some love into that person, place, or thing, or situation, try pouring it into yourself. Try doing something really kind for yourself. Okay, so choosing wisely the seeds that we want to plant at this time, and also choosing wisely who and what we are going to pour ourselves into at this time. I think that's all I have to say about it today, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate your presence here, and I will catch you all in the next video.